Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. We are at our second Washcloth Wednesday for February. And we are going to make a puff stitch washcloth. And that is number 43 in my 63 easy to crochet pattern stitches combined to make an heirloom Afghan. And we are going to get started. I am still using my ball of yarn that I made, my super ball. And it looks like we're starting out with purple today. So I'm going to make a slip knot here. And we need to chain 26. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the third chain from the hook, 1, 2, and 3, we're going to put a half double crochet. This chain 2 space is going to count as a half double crochet. Or no, this chain 2, not space. The chain 2 will count as a half double crochet throughout our pattern. So we're putting 1 half double crochet in every stitch across. And counting that chain 2, you should have 25 half double crochets. When we get done. Well, there we go. Alright, and here we go. Last one. 25 stitches. This is what it looks like with 25 half double crochets. And in row 2, we are going to chain 3. Now, this chain 3 is going to count as a half double crochet and a chain 1. So this chain 3 is coming out of this one, so we don't go into that one. And we need to skip the next stitch because we have that chain 1. So in the third stitch, we are going to do a half double crochet. We're going to chain 1, skip the next stitch, and half double crochet. Chain 1, skip the next stitch, half double crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip the next, half double crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip the next, half double crochet, chain 1, skip, 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 half double crochet, chain 1, and we're going to skip this one, and in the top of this chain 2 space, or this chain 2, we are going to half double crochet in that one. You should have 12 chain 1 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. There we go. 12 chain 1 spaces. Alright. So, row 3, we're going to chain 2 and turn. Pull some more yarn off that ball, and we're going to put a puff stitch in this first chain 1 space. All right, and we did some puff stitches this week already. So we're just going to do the exact same way. We're going in and out 4 times, wrapping the hook. Go in, come out 4 times. Wrap the hook and come out. Now you should have 9 on your loop, your hook. You're going to go through all 9 of those and chain 1. And then that's all you're doing is putting puff stitches in these chain 1 spaces. Alright, so I'm going to put in puff stitch in the next chain 1. Well, come on. That one doesn't look like I did 4. Let's try that one again. I don't think I did that right. Alright. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. This yarn is a little bit thinner than what I'm used to. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, all through all of those. One more. Now remember, we started out with this chain 3 and a chain, the chain 1. We're putting the puff stitch right. We need a puff stitch. What am I doing? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Puff stitch, chain 1, and then the top of the chain 2 right here, we're going to put a half double crochet to end this row. Come on, get in there. And there you have it. You should have, of course, 12 puff stitches because you had 12 chain 1 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 puff stitches. Alright, and that was row 3. Row 4. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come make spaces again. We're going to chain 3, and if this counts again as a half double crochet in a chain 1, and in between these puff stitches you're going to half double crochet in there. Chain 1. So you're chaining 1 over the puff stitches, and in between where the chain 1s are, that you put the chain 1 when you made the puff stitch, you're putting half double crochets in there. So then we're going to chain 1, and then at the top of this chain 2 space right here, we are going to put a half double crochet. This chain, I keep saying chain 2 space, it's a chain 2, not a chain 2 space. And there we go. There's that. And now we're going to chain 2 and turn, and we're going to half double crochet in the chain 1 space and the chain in the half double crochets. So we're just going to half double crochet all the way across to put 1 in the chain 1 space and then 1 in the half double crochets. And by the end of this row you should have 25 half double crochets. we're getting ready to change to white. And don't forget that the top of this we need a half double crochet in that chain 1 space and at the top of the chain 2 as well. So you should have 25 half double crochets across there. Okay, so now you are going to repeat rows 2 through 5 to complete this washcloth. I have, let me see what we have here. It looks like it's going to be 8 inches. So I'm going to keep repeating row 2 through 5 until it gets 8 inches that way. So we're going to make, I'm going to make perfect squares. You know, it's up to you whether you want a square or a rectangle. You could do either one. It's a washcloth. It doesn't matter. If you need help, just rewind this video to row 2 and go through it again until you get it, until the washcloth is done, whatever you want to do. So, okay, I will see you when this washcloth is finished. Okay, so here is the washcloth, and now we're going to change colors, and I'm going to put a border around this. I'm going to change to a darker red than what I've got here. Alright. Alright, so we're going to put these stitches back in here. I think it's just the one stitch that no, there's 2 of them. Alright. I'm going to chain 1 and turn. And I think that is the front side of it. Okay, so we're going to put 3 single crochets in this first stitch. Alright, and then we're going to single crochet across. Just put a single crochet in each stitch. And at the top of this chain 2 right here, we're going to put 3 single crochets in there. Now we had 25 stitches across there, so our magic number is 23. So we're going to make sure that we have, that's 23 stitches in between the corners. Okay, we're going to make sure we have 23 stitches going down in between each of these corners on all sides. But we have to evenly put 23 stitches going down the side here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to put 3 in this one. 11, 12. And then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. Okay, now we're at the corner and we're putting 3 single crochets in this corner. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna finish doing all sides. So you're going to do the same thing on both these sides, and we'll be back for part 2 of the border. Okay, so I slip stitched to the first single crochet that I made, a chain 1, and I'm going to put in this first single crochet that I slip stitched to, I'm putting a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. And I'm going to do that in the next 2 stitches as well, because this is the corner. And we always do it in all 3 stitches of the corner. Alright, so now we're going to skip the next stitch and put in that single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, which is called the spider stitch. Skip the next one, do the spider. Skip the next one, do the spider in the next. And you're going to do that all the way down. And like I said, on the corners, you're going to put the spider stitch in all 3 of those stitches. It helps us turn the corner. And it makes the washcloth look better, in my opinion. So, okay. We're going to go all the way around, and then I will see you when this washcloth is complete. Okay, so here is our finished washcloth. It's got some holes in it. The other one did too, but this has got a little bit more. But I think it'll be neat because then the soap suds will get stuck in between the holes, and I don't know. I think it'll work. So anyway, I hope that you had a lot of fun making this washcloth with me. And I want to thank you for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye now.